Do you hear the sound of drums echoing across the endless dunes of time? Do you feel the phantom heat of the desert sun upon your skin? Welcome, traveler, to my channel, where today we journey to the edge of the known world and peer into the swirling chaos of the desert beyond. The desert keeps its secrets. For centuries, winds have blown across the endless dunes of Egypt, erasing all trace of what came before. But some whispers cannot be buried. They say 50,000 men once marched into this wilderness and never returned, swallowed whole by the sand. This is the mystery of the Lost Army of Cambyses. The year was 525 BC. The mighty Persian Empire stretched across Asia, ruled by Cambyses II, son of Cyrus the Great. His armies had already crushed kingdoms and brought Egypt to its knees. But conquest was not enough. He sought to destroy the Oracle of Amun at Siwa, a place of prophecy deep within the western desert. The priests there had mocked him, calling his rule illegitimate, and Cambyses would not forgive. So he sent an army minus 50,000 strong, veteran soldiers, hardened by war, carrying spears, shields, and banners that fluttered in the desert wind. Their orders: march west across the Sahara, find the oracle, and burn it to the ground. At first, the march seemed possible. From the Nile, they moved into the desert, following guides and camel trains. The sun blazed down, water skins grew lighter with each step, and the air shimmered with heat. Yet still, the Persian host pushed forward, 50,000 men, a sea of iron moving across a sea of sand, and then they vanished. According to the ancient historian Herodotus, the army marched for 7 days before disaster struck. A storm rose on the horizon, not rain, not wind, but a wall of sand, hundreds of feet high, rolling across the desert like a tidal wave of earth. The soldiers had no shelter, no escape. The desert itself rose against them. In a single day, 50,000 men were buried alive, armor crushed beneath dunes, spears snapped and swallowed, voices choked silent under mountains of sand. The army was gone. Not defeated in battle, not slain by men, but erased by nature itself. For centuries, the tale stood as legend. Some dismissed it as myth. Others swore the desert had claimed them. Travelers spoke of ghostly sounds in the wind, shapes half buried in the dunes, shields, helmets, bones of soldiers staring forever into the sun. And still, the questions remain. Did Cambyses truly send his men into the desert? Or was this story woven by Herodotus, a Greek eager to portray Persian kings as mad with arrogance? Historians debate. Some say the army may have been ambushed by enemies, their bones left to vanish in the sands of time. Others believe they were real, and that somewhere beneath the Sahara lie the remains of Cambyses' lost legions. In the late 20th century, explorers claimed to find relics, fragments of bronze weapons, pieces of armor, even bones. But proof remains elusive. The desert guards its secrets well. Every shifting dune buries the past a little deeper. What is certain is this: the Lost Army of Cambyses became more than a tragedy. It became a warning. Even the mightiest empire can be humbled in a single moment. Even kings cannot command the desert. 50,000 soldiers, an empire's pride. A storm that erased them all. And so, the mystery lingers, carried on the hot desert wind. Were they ever truly there? Or are they still out there now, buried beneath the sands, waiting for the world to remember? The desert swallows men, it swallows empires, but it never swallows the whispers. And so, our journey at Ancestorm comes to its end. But do not go yet, traveler. The desert winds carry tales from across the ages. If you stay just a little longer, perhaps you will hear the clash of steel on the plains of Cambyses, or the roar of lions. As Alexander the Great's elephants thunder through the tall grasses, we've a journeyed to the edge of the known world and peered into the swirling chaos of the desert beyond. But now it is time to turn back. As the sun sinks below the horizon, let us gather around the flickering campfire and share stories of daring adventures and ancient mysteries. For here in the flickering shadows, history comes alive and the whispers of the past echo through the ages. Did Cambyses II lead his army into the unforgiving desert? Why did he send his men on a mission that led to their doom? And what secrets does the legendary Oracle of Amun hold that were so dangerous they had to be silenced? Share your theories, traveler, in the comments below. And who knows, maybe one day you will find the answers hidden beneath the sands of time. And now, before you go, a final warning from the desert itself. Do not go alone into the swirling chaos of the desert, for the sands shift and change, and many are lost to its endless dunes. But if you must journey forth, take these words to heart. Drink deep from the wells of wisdom, for knowledge is your compass in the unforgiving waste.